98 out of 100 people who feel stuck can't actually describe what unstuck looks like. Salary, not the house, not the relationship, just a fog where a goal should be, not a guess. That's roughly what shows up when you ask a room full of frustrated people one simple question. What do you actually want? Most of them just complain about traffic instead. Here's a woman who could have used every excuse in the book, Galatians. In the mid-1990s, she was a single mother in Edinburgh, living on welfare payments, dealing with depression, writing pages in cold cafes because her flat didn't have enough heating to sit in comfortably. Publishers turned her down, not once, about a dozen times. You've probably said a version of this to yourself. My childhood wasn't easy. Nobody helped me. I only got so far in school. Those aren't lies. They're just not the whole story. The chapter's failed students said almost the exact same lines, word for word, decades earlier. Different accents, same excuse. So what did she do differently than the people who quietly give up? She didn't loosen her grip on the goal. That's the part people skip. For rejection number 6, most people start negotiating with themselves. Maybe I'll write something easier. Maybe I'll try a different genre. Maybe someday is close enough. She didn't do that. The goal stayed exactly the same, word for word. This book, published as written. Not a vague wish to make it someday, the twist. It wasn't luck that got her through a dozen doors closing. It was refusing to let the target get blurry. Same thing happens with money. Somebody in a farmhouse in Wisconsin got hit by an accident that left him paralyzed. His family assumed his usefulness was over. He didn't. He couldn't work with his hands anymore, so he decided to work with his mind instead. He told his family, "You'll be my hands now. We'll raise pigs, make sausage, put a name on it, sell it nationwide." Decision, made from a bed, built a company that made him a millionaire. Same move as the writer in the cold cafe. Redirect the setback into the one lane still open. Don't let it become your whole identity. You've probably done this too without noticing. Ever get passed over for a promotion and just go quiet for 6 months? That's the version where the setback wins. The other version is smaller than people expect. It's not a dramatic comeback speech. It's just deciding what you're aiming at specifically and not letting that target drift every time something goes wrong. Here's the part that actually explains why it worked. A clear goal doesn't just motivate you. It changes what you notice. There's a story about a man who saw someone drop a small cigarette card with an actress's photo on it. Everyone else stepped over it, picked it up, saw the blank space on the back, and thought, this could be worth more with a short biography printed there. He got that job because he already knew what kind of opportunity he was hunting for. Most people would have walked right past it, not because they're less clever, because they weren't looking for anything specific in the first place. Live with a vague discomfort instead of a defined target. And a vague target catches nothing. Not opportunities, not effort, not even your own attention. Here's the ask, not follow your dreams. Something smaller and more honest. Finish your sentence. Not I want to be successful. Something you could write down and hand to a stranger. This book, this number in the bank, this job title at this company by this date. Things specific enough that you'd notice the chance to get it the way that man noticed the blank back of a cigarette card. Situations, you don't need better luck than the writer in the cold cafe or the man in the farmhouse bed. You need a sharper sentence than the one you're currently living with, the sentence first. The rest tends to follow it.